The old oak tree was a landmark, a giant whose branches promised the best view of the valley. Mark and Chloe decided to climb it. "It's perfect. Help me up onto this first branch." I'm coming. Just don't fall and squish me." They laughed, the sound swallowed by the dense summer leaves. Mark hoisted himself up, his hand brushing against a strange gray lump nestled in a crevice. It was rough, like papier-mâché. "Wow, check this out. Looks like a weird fungus or something." A single wasp, sleek and black, landed on his wrist. It was unnaturally still. Wasps! Just brush it off. They're everywhere. He did. And then the hum began. It wasn't the gentle buzz of a few insects. It was a low, vibrating thrum that seemed to come from the tree itself. The gray lump came alive. It wasn't a fungus. It was a nest. A dark cloud poured out of the crevice. Not a dozen wasps. Hundreds. A living, angry shadow. "Mark! Move!" They scrambled down, following the last few feet, scraping hands and knees on the rough bark. They ran. "This way, to the creek!" But the cloud followed. It moved with them, a single-minded, buzzing entity. The first sting hit Mark's neck. It wasn't a pinch. It was a hot needle followed by a wave of fire. "They're in my hair! They're in my hair!" Her screams became the soundtrack to their flight. They were stung on their hands, their faces, their scalps. Every exposed patch of skin wasn't tired yet. "Just run! Don't stop!" But she did stop. She stumbled, swatting wildly at the air around her head, her movements becoming sluggish, confused. "Mark, I feel funny." Her face was puffy, her eyes swelling shut. She wasn't screaming anymore. She just gasped, a horrible, wheezing sound. The humming was the last thing Mark heard before his own vision toddled to black. The world sank to the pain and the relentless, angry drone. They were found an hour later by other hikers. They were still alive, but they didn't look like themselves. Their bodies were grotesquely swollen, covered in angry red welts. The paramedics said it was one of the worst cases they had ever seen. Chloe didn't make it. Her body shut down, overwhelmed by the venom. Mark survived, but he never really came back from the woods. He jumps at the sound of a lawnmower. The buzz of a fly sends him into a cold sweat. He says the worst part wasn't the pain. He says he can hear it in his dreams. A promise of swift, buzzing anger from a world that was never peaceful to begin with.